Hi guys, I just wanted to talk about my experience with the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stories out there and there's a lot of like really bad stories. And I'm sure everybody's story is bad just because I don't think there's going to be a perfect story out there, but I just want to share my experience and just to have it out there for the internet. So, yes, long story short, I did end up getting my Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order, which I am very happy. But I just wanted to start off with what I did. So first of all, I live in Pacific Standard Time, so that means I had to wait until 9 o'clock p.m. in order for this pre-order to start. And it's actually very good. I don't have to wait until 12 o'clock. So what I did is, starting at 8:30, 30 minutes before this whole thing started, I made sure to log in through my apps. I made sure to log in through the website. I use my phone to log in through Walmart, Target, and Best Buy, and I use my laptop, which is a MacBook. And the whole reason why I wanted to use the MacBook is because of Apple Pay. If you pay through the laptop, then you have to use your Touch ID, your fingerprint. And if you pay through your phone, then you use Face ID, scanning your face. It just makes it a lot easier. You don't have to put in your credit card information. So that was my plan from the very beginning. So I logged into all three websites. The only one that was a little bit weird was Walmart. It required me to click and hold on a button just to make sure I was human and not a bot. I did this before the pre-order even started, so I didn't have to worry about this later on. So it was 5 minutes before the pre-order starts, and what I start doing is I go to Target and I just keep refreshing. So I'm refreshing through my laptop and through my phone, just in Target specifically because that's my priority. After that, I want to try Best Buy and then Walmart. I don't really like Walmart too much, so that's why I don't really want to focus on that too much. But as soon as it was 9 o'clock, it was out of stock. There was no way I could get it. Like, even if I tried, the add to cart was not there. It just said out of stock. So I went to Best Buy and I tried doing that. Pretty much my heart was beating really fast just because, like, oh no, like it's not even a minute yet and I'm already doing really bad. So when I go to Best Buy, the thing I get is that there's a message that it says it's coming soon, so you cannot even pre-order the thing. It's not even out of stock or anything. It's just you can't even get it. It's not even the time yet for Best Buy, which is weird because it's already past 9 o'clock. The next thing I do is I try going to Walmart, and what Walmart does is that it puts me in a line, and I'm afraid to refresh the page, so I just leave it like that. So pretty much Walmart's kind of done. I can't keep refreshing it. I mean, I did exit because you could stay in line while doing something else, but instead of risking it, I did refresh it, and then I was not out of the line, which is good, so I just left it like that. So since Target says it's out of stock, knowing this from the past, like, I decided to refresh Target again just to make sure that it's still good. And yeah, I just kept refreshing and it still said that it was out of stock, but I just kept doing it. So eventually it did say add to cart, and I got really happy. So when I did it, it was actually in my cart, which is great. The only thing about Target is that everything was good. The address was good. The credit card was good. So I decided to pay using Apple Pay. So I was using my Touch ID, which is weird because people say that it's better to use the app, and honestly, yeah, I do rely on the app a lot more, but for some reason, with this experience, the website actually worked a lot better for me because I was able to get the item to the cart through the laptop, which is pretty insane, I guess. But when I was doing that, I put checkout with Apple Pay, use Touch ID, and it just said payment failed. I'm like, what's going on? So I just kept refreshing it, keep doing it, payment failed. So I went through Target and pretty much I refreshed the page. I went to my cart and it was in my cart already. So I'm like, okay, that's good. It's still in my cart. So I just kept refreshing, and I tried using Apple Pay through my phone, and it said that I need to add an address, which is weird because I did have an address. So I put in an address. I have two different addresses, so I was switching between the two. So I would put in one address, try to pay, and it said error. So then I would put the other address, try to pay, error. So I just kept doing that again and again, switching between the two addresses, trying to do Apple Pay with my Face ID, and nothing worked. And at the same time, I was doing the same thing with my laptop. I was trying to use Touch ID and just trying to pay, and nothing happened. So pretty much that was just me doing it for a couple of minutes. I was just like, no, like this has to work. I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's in my cart. As long as it's not out of my cart or it's not gone, like I'm gonna keep doing this. So I think maybe I waited maybe like 10 minutes. It was not a short time. It was a bit longer than that. Maybe it was like 10 to 20 minutes. At the very end, it was on the laptop, but the payment went through and I got really happy. Like, oh my God, like this is it. Like I got it. Like, yes, like I got my confirmation number. So I did get a confirmation number and it said that it was going to email me the confirmation. So I was just going through my email, refreshing that. Nothing, no confirmation email. So I was getting a little bit worried, but I was like, you know what? Like they're probably going a bit slow, so I might get it later on. So I don't want to focus on that either. So what I did is I tried to do it again. So I tried to get a second Nintendo Switch just in case it gets canceled. And knowing now what I'm seeing through all these stories from this pre-order, Target is kind of canceling pre-orders, which has me a little bit worried. And that's the whole reason why I wanted to get a second Nintendo Switch. So I was trying to get it. For some reason, yeah, I was able to add it in my cart. And I was trying to pay and nothing. So eventually what happened is, and I'm talking about Target right now. I was trying to pay a second time for this Nintendo Switch, but eventually the item just went out of my cart. It was not there anymore. So at that point I was like, well, that's it. I guess I can't get it. It's really out of stock if they really took it out of my cart. So I don't know if that was because they're really out of stock or it's because I have already pre-ordered it before. So maybe they could detect that I already got one and maybe they don't want me to get a second one. So what I did is I went to my laptop and just opened the next tab. So I had Walmart open and wouldn't you know, I was in line, but there was already a countdown timer and I had 7 minutes left in order to pretty much get the console and buy it. So I was like, oh my God, it's there. So what I did is I went to my cart and the Switch was there. So I was like, okay, that's perfect. So let me just get it. And it didn't go through. Payment does not go through, which is weird. And then I kept trying again, nothing. I tried again, nothing. But this is a little bit different because I got a text message pretty much from my bank telling me that there's a fraud detection. That is it me? You have to say yes or no. I'm like, I'm saying yes because I'm trying to buy the Switch. But it's weird because it didn't do that with Target. So as soon as I pressed yes, I just waited for like a couple minutes for the message to get a response from it. It said, yes, you're clear to go. Try to buy it again and try again. So I went to Walmart, I just put purchase again and it went through, which it's crazy because pretty much I don't like Walmart at all. So that's the least priority I gave it. And out of all the websites, Walmart was actually the best one that I had. And Target was just try to refresh. It was add to cart. Okay, pay. And until pretty much I got it. But Walmart was like, you press add to cart once and you're in line and there's nothing you can do. You just wait and wait. But eventually you get that notification saying, hey, you could do it now. So I got it. I paid for it. I pretty much just said that, yes, it's me. And then boom, I got it. Best Buy was kind of hopeless. Just the whole time, it was just like, I'm sorry, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Eventually, I was able to put add to cart, but then it sent me a notification saying I'm in the lines, just like Walmart. But at that point, I already got 2 different pre-orders. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I don't care anymore. I got 2. I should be good. This is the reason why I got 2 Nintendo Switches. So first of all, the whole reason is because I wanted a safety net. In case my order gets canceled in Target or something, then I still have it in Walmart. And the good thing is I have it pre-ordered in 2 different websites, which is good because if I pre-order both of them in one website, it's kind of risky because you're putting all your eggs in one basket. But since I have it on both, if one gets canceled, well, at least I still have the other one. But let's say that both of them go through and I end up getting both Nintendo Switches. What am I going to do with it? Well, there's the thing. I am going to be selling it to my friend and I'm not going to scalp it. Obviously, I'm not going to scalp it because I'm really against scalping. But I'm going to sell it to my friend on the same price that I bought it because he really also wants a Nintendo Switch too. And he's the person I play video games with the most. I play with him almost every day. So obviously, like, he would be the person I would sell it to because obviously we're going to be playing together and it'll be a lot more fun playing with your friends. He's pretty much covered and I pretty much told him it's not guaranteed that it might come. I'm just letting you know it might get canceled along the way. So I'm just giving him a heads up. I don't want to be like, okay, here's a Switch. I promise you a Switch. And then at the end, I don't give it. So I'm just letting him know ahead of time, hey, this may happen. We may not get it. It might get canceled. But, you know, but if I do get both of them, for sure you could buy it from me, which is fine. The thing about scalpers, don't support scalpers. Do not buy this console from scalpers. You're just helping them out, and they're just gonna keep doing it, and they're just gonna keep making this experience horrible. Pretty much this whole thing, I get it. It's from the websites, it's from Nintendo and all of that, but also it's from the scalpers, because they're just making it very hard for us, because they're using bots and everything, and it's just making everything a lot harder for us. So I don't want to support that. The only time I would probably say you should get it from a scalper, and I still don't like it, but if you play video games as a job, if you talk about video games as a job, then that's the only time that you should. Like, the thing is, obviously try to get it on your own, but if you just cannot get it any other way, and you pretty much have to because it's your job, then that's probably the only time I would recommend, like, okay, like, get it from a scalper. But still, like, I don't like that people have to do that, because I know there's some YouTubers that did not get the pre-order, which is, you know, it's bad, because they need it as their job, and now they have to buy it at a premium price just so they could do their job, which, man, I'm sorry that had to happen to a lot of people. But for those of you who got the Nintendo Switch, great, congratulations. You just, man, you went through all this stuff and you did it. Like, as soon as I got my Nintendo Switch, I got the confirmation number. Oh my god, I called everybody. Hey, I got it. Oh my god. And I was crazy. I was like, oh, I got it. So yeah, I do have both confirmation emails. I still don't have a cancellation notification, so, which is good. I'm still good right now. For those of you who didn't get the chance to get a Nintendo Switch, I'm really sorry. Like, seriously, like, it really sucks. I don't like when people really want a console and they can't get it because someone else is being too greedy over it. I don't like that at all. Honestly, like, I really don't like it at all. But yeah, if you guys have any stories that you want to tell me about your experience, I'm pretty sure some of you had even worse experience than I did. Mine was bad. It wasn't as bad as what I'm hearing online. So let me know what you guys had to go through. Let me know if you got a console. Let me know if you didn't, even if you tried, or even if you're not interested, let me know why. I'm pretty sure you don't want to go through all of this and just get it whenever it's available in the stores. Honestly, that's very relaxing, and I wish I could just do that too. I got it because I'm very excited for the Nintendo Switch. I know it's a bit pricey, but overall I just really love Nintendo and their games. And I got both bundles with Mario Kart, which is great because I love Mario Kart. So this is a game that for sure I'm gonna love a lot. And not only that, I mean, I want to play Breath of the Wild again. I really want to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet without any lag, hopefully. And we have the GameCube games to look forward to, so there's still a lot more other than just Mario Kart. Yeah, hopefully there's more games coming on soon. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure maybe in June they're gonna announce maybe the next Mario game. There has to be a holiday release. I know there's Metroid, but there has to be something else other than that. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing this story. And again, I'm really sorry for those who did not get to get the pre-order. I really hope that there's another wave very soon and it's a lot easier. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.